Welcome to BrainSTIM 2020. I'd like to welcome you to the 6th annual Brain Stimulation and Imaging meeting. Our first meeting was in Honolulu in 2015. And at the time, I realized that there was a need to bring together people doing brain stimulation with those doing neuroimaging, that we need collaboration as a part of what we do. And we need knowledge to transfer between people doing brain stimulation and people doing neuroimaging in a way that benefits both sides. So starting in Honolulu, then Geneva, Vancouver, Singapore, and Rome, this year, we should have been in Aalto, Finland, but instead we're all home waiting for the coronavirus to pass. So I would like to send out a tremendous thank you to Dr. Risto Amalviemi and his collaborators at Aalto University. They've done a tremendous job putting it together this year, and I really appreciate their efforts. And I also wish you a safe and hopefully pleasant time at home. And I hope spending time with BrainSTIM, you'll learn something useful. So what are the burning questions? To me, after spending a few years doing this work, I wonder, how much should brain stimulation and imaging encompass? Should it include every form of energy that we could find? Should it inform or include every form of neuroimaging? And putting all that together, how much benefit can we derive? In the end, I think yes, we need to include as much as we can. If we do that, what are the best methods? How do we tell out of all the possibilities what we should pursue? There's some basic criteria that we should follow. Paramount is safety. If we're putting things into people's bodies, we're putting energy into people's bodies, we want to be sure it's safe. And safety is of utmost importance. Effectiveness is another important issue. Would a certain energy protocol produce a change in the body that's useful? There's so many methods and so many ways to do it. How can we get the most effective? We should probably concern ourselves more, not with most effective, but with effective enough or more effective than currently available. And it's the same with safety. A number of pharmaceuticals are not safe, not entirely safe. If we come up with a method that's equally effective but safer, that could be a reason to pursue it. If we come up with a method that's more effective and safer, that could be a reason to pursue it. We shouldn't expect any method to be entirely safe, but if it's safer than the best method that we currently have available, we need to pursue it. Cost is an important issue as well. If it's too expensive, no one will be able to use it. But if it won't make companies that produce it a profit, it probably won't be developed the way that healthcare is designed currently. There's very few places that don't concern themselves with making money in healthcare. Finally, ease of use. Would somebody who's not a trained neuroscientist or a trained neuroimager be able to follow the protocol that we've put together? We need to design protocols and methods that someone who's intelligent but untrained would be able to follow. And finally, for this year, I send out a tremendous thanks to our sponsors. Even though they couldn't come, they were still able to provide us funding to be able to put this meeting together. So please look up their products and get in touch with them if you can. And thank you very much for attending. And I hope you have a good couple days with BrainSTIM 2020.